Episode 45. Nikki found the book for me. It turns out it wasn't actually on the bookshelf, it was moved over here after they finished reading it. I actually thought it was just one of the lore books that was part of the base game, but I guess they added in this little collection point for this event. Luckily, they did that for me, since I accidentally skipped that whole thing. I've only barely scratched the surface of this event, and there's a rather long lore book here, so I'm not sure I have the entire time to read this when I need to actually get to the real event. Let's just make a quick summary. Looks like there are 3 entries. First one, August 21st, 2:43 AW. It was rainy. Apparently there was some kind of emergency with sinking foundations. Some kind of Mark Sr. oversaw the road paving. That makes it confusing regarding the whole multiple marks around that time period. And some kind of stylist designed their waterproof gear for them. They were working on the rebuilding of Flourish, it seems. He stated that roadwork would resume as soon as the rain stopped, though it is estimated that completion is still about 2.5 years away. Mark Sr. certainly has his work cut out for him. Person in charge, Mark. Second entry, December 2, 2:44 AW. A year later or something. I guess they still use December and all of those months in Mirrorvale or Mirrorland. Light rain, and the emergency was building material shortage. Oh, there's Merlina, making her grand entrance in the logs. At a collaboration between Flourish and Feywish rights for wood in the Wishing Woods. It must have been great wood. Emergency solved. See, this is how mayors should get things done. This is the example we're trying to follow after. Not like Mayor Grace, who just sits in her office. And then the last entry, apparently, 2:46 AW, some years later. It's sunny, no emergency. Everything is done. The rebuilding is complete. Residents move to their new homes, and then they're going to construct public facilities. The town square, the guard's office, and the business district. Are all of those still standing from like nearly 800 years ago? Well, I guess the statue of Merlina is probably that old, huh? They said that these entries cut off when the guy was 39 or something. And then that he died at age 39 due to overwork. Was that the guy writing the logs, or was it referring to the Mark Sr. from that book? Was the person in charge Mark Jr. or Mark Sr.? And when they say in charge, is that the person in charge of writing or the person in charge of the emergency repairs or whatever, which would be Mark Sr.? Well, one way or another, they're going to solve this mystery for us. Although I guess they consider the mystery solved. They're just letting the paper cranes take flight.
Paper crane, set sail.
Flourish is so beautiful.
Ever since I was a small child, the elders in my family would proudly tell us the entire reconstruction of Flourish was based on blueprints drawn by our ancestor Mark. Every road I walked on and every view I saw was shaped by his dedication. He even wanted to rebuild the dream warehouse, but illness cut his plans short. I want to carry on his legacy. Walking every path he mapped, and seeing every building he designed. I need to continue my inspection somewhere else. I hope the next time we meet, I won't be as disheveled as I am today.
Everyone in this game is beautiful, like uncannily so. When this is your disheveled, that makes me, well, it gives me pause.
Wait, Miss Electra, a few days from now, I'll be performing a new song aboard the White Jade. I'd love for you to come see me play.
Of course. If I'm free, I'll definitely be there.
Electra rode a crane. I guess actually more people than Annoy do that. I thought it was just a noise thing. Does everyone just use cranes to get around? That's actually pretty handy. Wish I had a crane. Make gathering materials from over there a lot easier. And actually, now that I've actually played more of the game, I'm not gonna take a photo, but just to get a better look. Ah, the aperture. Let me just reset that. I know pretty well Cecilia Art Academy on the right by the cherry blossoms. I've been in and out of that windmill flower patch in the middle there, and to the left of that I can see the swan gazebo. Still haven't really been to that island over there, but I guess you don't really go there. And further beyond there's that, what's that place called? The Ruin Hills or whatever. Then down in that alley over there, I guess that would be the path to Stoneville. You can't really see beyond it. And then there's another alley that's further beyond the Ruin Hills. That goes in between those mountains up to the Fanatic Wisher Camp, where I spent a few episodes in, I guess. Then further south, way over there in the distance, just kind of in the center of the screen right now, there's that wharf where you can rent a bike that I unlocked the teleportation point to, just while gathering materials or something. I think I did it on camera, I don't exactly remember. I think I must have done a fashion battle over there. That must have been, yeah. Over there where the tree line changes from one kind of tree to another, that's where the Sovereign of Elegance makes her appearance at night. And then further south, there's that castle that I've only been around the outskirts of, gathering some materials off camera. Never actually been inside. But it's all pretty much familiar to me now. Game felt so big even when I was just wandering around Florawish for several episodes. And just this area up here too. When I looked off in the distance, it felt like it was huge. It still kind of is, but not so much anymore. And this is only part of the map. Florawish and Breezy Meadow. There's still Stoneville and the Abandoned District over there. Still a lot of areas in the Abandoned District I haven't really touched. And then the whole forest over that way, which you can't see, I guess behind the mountain or whatever. Kind of like around the corner that way. Can't really see the Milliwish tree from here. Anyway, this is no time to wax poetic or nostalgic or whatever. Need to continue with the event.
We've gone all over the place, but we still haven't figured out which mark is the one we're looking for.
Master Dew, what about your new song?
It's all right. I think I finally understand why Mark returned to Wishfield. He came back because of a dream.
I guess if she got inspiration from 3 other marks while writing this song, it might as well be a song that's about this last mark that we haven't met yet, right? I mean, they all share the same name, so who cares if it's the wrong mark?
Every one of us dreams of finding peace in our homelands. It was his dream and the dream of so many. Whether it's Wishfield or the Linlang Empire, for centuries, under those forgotten names are living, breathing people. Time has washed away their stories, burying them and leaving them forgotten. But they became the foundation for a new life, leaving traces of themselves in the people who followed.
Okay, that's actually a bit more profound than just forgetting the mark that we didn't find. I guess we did find the mark, just through the city itself.
Even if no one remembers their names, they're still here. I've seen the beauty of Flourish, and I've found many marks. In a way, that means I've fulfilled my ancestors' promise.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm eager to start writing my new song, Nikki, Momo. Without you and the people of Flourish, I might have given up long ago. Please make sure to join us aboard the White Jade for the performance. I've reserved the best seats for the two of you.
We wouldn't miss it. We can't wait to hear you perform.
And off to it. It should lead into the next quest, I think. Where's the closest teleportation point? This would be the mayor. And off the road. I wonder how many patches there are going to be before the next expansion or whatever. We're on 1.2 now. They announced the content of 1.3 not too long ago. What are you actually selling? Oh, these lanterns. Wow, what a beautiful young lady. If you were in Linlong, all the girls would surely stop their lantern making just to admire you. It's fate that we met here, so here's a lantern for you. If you'd like another one, just come find me. Their craft has been passed down in my family for generations, and it's quite renowned back in Linlong. We got a lantern. And we can actually buy them? I see. We have 21? That's right, I must have gotten them from like the mail from the dev team or something. They just hand out free things every once in a while. I don't really pay attention to it. Alright. The mayor is here to cut the ceremonial ribbon, but I guess that's not how they really do things in the Linlong Empire, probably. Was it in here? I mean, the performance is going to be in here. I just need to actually... start it outside, I guess. Was it the same thing? Oh, I have to wait, okay.
The sun's gone down.
It's night,
Time for a nighttime adventure.
as Momo said. This is the best seat, huh?
Oh.
从下是恩重重，因为牺牲皆困松，凄厉明月临老间，我等共赏心卷动，恩人无息身心变，必知后世搜水涌。
I wasn't expecting this production value.
为金钩，心儿相归，飞发多。
Damn, they hit that banger behind this time-limited event?
Perfect. Let's go congratulate her.
There are people that are never going to see that, unless they, like, put it up on YouTube or something. An entire song and a cutscene and all of that art. It was like a moment of yaoi between Mark and her ancestor. I mean, it looked like it. Just the way that they parted so sadly. And some people will never see it. I'm glad I did, though.
Master Du, that was an amazing show. Congratulations.
Finally, one less thing to worry about.
We should celebrate the successful performance. Oh, let me take a group photo to mark the occasion.
Well, we gotta get in on this. I suppose Nikki chooses, but... Let's see. Do we want all of it, or just the upper body? Yeah. Just something simple like this. Don't have to overcomplicate it. We will choose a better pose, though, maybe. Oh, we only get some of them, for some reason. That's strange. Are these like the default ones, or what? None of these are very diplomatic. Except for maybe this one. Maybe if I just face a little bit more inwards like this. Alright. And pose. I'm not exactly facing the same direction, these two. Partly my fault, I guess. Oh wait, that's perfect. It just happened to turn their heads in the perfect direction. There we go. I think I'll actually keep that one. I tend to delete the event quests that require you to take photos, but that one we'll keep.
After performing for decades, I thought I'd be used to singing in front of people. But today, I felt just as nervous as my very first time on stage. Did I sing well? Do you think my ancestor, Mark, and the people of Flourish, did they enjoy the performance?
They better have. The production value. How could they not?
I'm sure they loved it.
I was so captivated that I almost forgot to breathe. It wasn't until the very end that I finally exhaled.
This happy ending was all thanks to you and the townsfolk. I haven't even properly thanked you yet. I'm so grateful for this journey, to see the lands of that old promise. In this season that's perfect for traveling, I followed the path of fate here. I heard so many touching stories and formed new bonds with you all.
Speaking of bonds, now that the performance is over, you'll probably be heading off somewhere else, right? Who knows when we'll meet again?
Don't worry about that, Momo.
Yeah, if Infinity Nikki continues into whatever expansion goes to the Linlong Empire, I'm sure we'll meet again. Maybe. Will we meet a limited time event NPC a second time in the main story? We could.
Master Du will sail the White Jade to many places and experience lots of new stories, and she'll bring Linlong stories to others. And we'll continue on our own journeys. With fate guiding us, I'm sure our paths will cross again.
With my sharp eyes, I'll be the first to recognize Master Du, and I'll shout her name super loud!
Exactly. Just like Nikki says. Though the song may end, the bonds we formed will continue on. Just like the waters of the world will always reunite, we will meet again.
And we completed the quest. I think this means I can move on to the next one. There are so many on the list. What do I want to start with over here? Might as well. Actually, yeah, this first one is required for the rest of those photos in the... Yeah, sailing through the lens is required through... or for... if I get control of my... there it is. It's required for the remaining 4 photos here. No time to waste. Actually, how do I... gotta actually track it. I'm wasting time already. I guess I could have assumed. Actually, if I can waste just a little bit more time. Did notice that the music from the cutscene felt a little bit quieter than... like the music in the overworld. Are my audio settings something that make it hard to hear? I guess I do increase the voice quite a bit. But the rest of it, the music and the sound effects, should be equal. I guess I'll see when the actual video, when I actually render it, how it plays out. Damn, no voice acting for these side ones. Guess more work for me. What? The Culture Collections column says the submission deadline is in 2 days. And now you're telling me it's tomorrow? Me too, Janona. Tomorrow is when the damn event ends, but I also got the bulletin board message that before the event ends, the whole countdown that appears whenever you look at the event, they're going to actually put up maintenance, which is like a few hours before the event ends, meaning my actual deadline to finish these events is shorter than I thought it was. I'm in a rush too. I'm having enough trouble getting exterior shots of the White Jade. I have no time to take interior shots. No time is definitely one of the scariest phrases in all of Mirrorland. You're telling me. Really? What are some other ones? No time, the rules have changed, need to reschedule, out of blings, no inspiration. These are just the ones I'm familiar with. They do sound scary. You seem to be in a bit of a rush. Is there anything we can help you with? Whim Shutter Magazine is accepting submissions for its Culture Collections column, and I plan to submit photos of the White Jade since it's visiting Wishfield for the first time. I took hundreds of shots, but they all turned out so lifeless. I've been finding the right angles and inspiration, ready to push until the last minute, but then the editor called and told me the deadline had been moved up. I should be able to put together some exterior shots, but there's no way I can finish the interior. So much for having a plan. If you're really that short on time, why not just pick something decent from the photos you've already taken? Absolutely not. I'm submitting these photos on behalf of the Forced Perspectives. Okay, here we go. Forced Perspective Photography. I'm glad I didn't miss this quest. I would have regretted it forever. A reputation is on the line here. Don't worry. Just focus on getting your exterior shots and leave the interior to Momo and me. Really? You two are so kind. If I manage to meet the deadline, I'll definitely credit you both. Before I go, is there anything specific you want me to take a photo of? The White Jade comes from the Linlong Empire, a land with culture vastly different from Florawish, distinguished by its own unique way of life. It'd be great if you could capture shots that reflect their daily lives. Things like tea sets, light fixtures, and indoor plants would be excellent subjects. They should all be indoor, right? Okay. This isn't actually going to be Forced Perspective Photography, is it? It was just a name drop? That's the group that she's doing the photo taking for? Let's see. The plant's inside. That shouldn't be too hard. We'll even get a candid shot of Do You Buy's back. Can I just... Nikki, get out of there. Here we go. And I guess the aperture reset again. Do we want all of them or what? Just like one at a time, right? How's that look? Not exactly in the foreground. How's that? No, still not centered. Think this? No. Well, I shouldn't be trying too hard. The tea set's inside. One of these. Which one looks good? This one has a bunch of food next to it. This one has even more food. And a lady next to it. Playing the, what was it called? The pipa? Nikki, if you would. It's already at maximum zoom again. It's kind of a pain. How's that look? Not that great. Maybe this angle? This would be good if I could get this other lady out of the way. Maybe I can. If I do it from here... and zoom in. There we go. And Nikki, you too. Damn. It's actually hard to get the tea set and the lady. Although, yeah, we're getting the tea set in the background, but it's still mainly a photo of the tea set in the foreground, I think. Not the best photo. I'm not really trying too hard here. And then the light fixtures. Which of these light fixtures is the most picturesque? Maybe like this? Nikki? And NPCs. Just like a solid interior shot, like we're putting it up on Zillow or something. I guess we also got everything else in this photo since it was the plants and the tea set, although the plants weren't highlighted. Maybe we can just submit this one. Maybe that'll work. Gonna have to make sure to prune my album after this whole event. Make sure to delete everything. We'll cut the wheat from the chaff. Oh, oops. I believe she said, "Inspiration. I need a little inspiration." Oh, you're back already. Oh, so it's only one photo that needs to be all three of them, was that it? No, she just needs the light fixture, so I guess we'll start with this one. And then the tea set, which could be this one, but I guess we took the other photos, so we'll give her some variety. And then the plants. I guess you could submit one photo for all three. We've taken interior shots of the ship cabin. Have a look. They might spark some ideas from you. I guess she's taking a look. Did we actually crash? Please don't tell me we crashed. Yeah, this looks like a problem. We're kind of stuck in... Oh wait, there we go. We just have to hit continue. That was weird. Well, we're continuing now. Great work. Look at all this detail. They're using round, smooth, and glossy tea sets. That's something you don't see in Floor Wish. The floral patterns on the lamps are magnificent and elegant, quite different from the streetlights in Floor Wish. Maybe it's these subtle differences that are preventing me from truly capturing the white jade. If I knew more detail about the Linlong's empire's culture, and the story behind the White Jade, maybe I'd be able to take better photos. A sudden arrival. I heard someone mentioning taking photos. Are any of you photographers by any chance? As a matter of fact, yes. Is there something I can help you with? Oh dear, I got so excited I forgot to say why I'm here. Let me introduce myself. I'm Yayin, a musician on the White Jade. This is my first time in Floorwish. Welcome, my name is Janona. And I'm Nikki, and this is Momo. I was so happy to hear someone mention taking photos. I've been hoping to find a photographer to help me take some pictures of Floorwish. I love everything here. The people are friendly, the scenery is fabulous, and there's this restaurant with a bird on its roof that serves delicious food. Guess that would be Ray and Wings, the only restaurant I can think of in Floorwish, other than the Bipcoon Chuckle Club. I really want to share everything I've seen here with my family, but I don't have a camera. Would you mind taking some photos for me? Since Janona is still busy with the exterior shots of the White Jade, Momo and I can help you. Are there any specific locations you'd like photos of? A photo of the landmark you think best represents life in Floorwish would be perfect. I've gotten so used to the scenery that it's hard to choose one. Nikki, which spot do you think... Oh, that's Janona. Whatever. Nikki, which spot do you think best represents Floorwish? Where the hell is the mayor's statue? Well, okay. I guess I take photos in front of the Stardust Guild pretty often. The wish tree is pretty iconic. And then there's Ray and Wings. Gonna have to be the Stardust Guild. Pretty basic, but that's what Floorwish is, right? Exactly what I said, Nikki. It has to be the Floorwish Stylist Guild. It's where everyone goes to handle their day-to-day problems. Makes sense. I can't imagine Floorwish without its super capable Stylist Guild. Sorry, if this were any other time, I'd go with you. But right now, I'll have to leave it to you. Don't worry. Just focus on getting your photos, Miss Janona. You said you wanted to learn about the culture of the Linlong Empire, right? Perhaps you could talk to Yayin while she's here. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. And as quick as we can... We already have so many photos of the Stylist Guild. I guess this will just be one that we need for the event. Not going to overcomplicate this one. The same shot that I've done several times in the beginning of the game and not in the beginning of the game. Done. That boat is going to leave any second now. We can't just let them leave while these photos are still untaken. Even if they're shoddy photos, they'll do. Go back. Let's see what you've captured. Just out of curiosity, could we... No. Even other photos that we have of the Floorwish Guild don't count. You need that specific rectangular border. And I guess it wouldn't be programmed to put in that rectangular border for a quest that didn't exist at the time you took the photo. We took a photo of the Stylist Guild. Thank you so much. This photo is very intricate. Every detail is in just the right place. It took me 5 seconds. I'm curious though. Why do you think this spot represents Floorwish the best? Because I go in there, day out, trying to grind for diamonds. The Stylist Guild takes on a lot of work, from gathering inspiration and materials on outings, to organizing cleaning. they handle it all themselves. Also, the mini-games they design bring so much joy to everyone. I even like playing them myself. If you say so, Nikki. I only tolerate them. The Stylist Guild also helps purify S-things to keep the town safe and thriving. They've always been there to help make the people of Wishfield feel safe. I understand. Thank you for teaching me so much about Floorwish's culture. When I go home and show this photo to my family, I'll know exactly what to say. I want to thank... Oh, Janona again. I want to thank you as well. After learning more about the culture of the Linlong Empire, I was finally able to take some great photos of the White Jade. Thanks to you both, I'm able to meet the submission deadline. I want to include all our names in the credits, because this was a group achievement. I hope your work gets chosen. I've learned so much today. Taking a great photo isn't just about looking through the camera lens. It's also about understanding the culture and history behind the subject. I couldn't agree more. Cultural exchange fosters the sharing of ideas, sparking creativity and new inspiration. Visiting Floorwish this time has introduced me to so many new customs and traditions. It's definitely given me ideas for new music. I guess Momo and I will need to pay more attention to the places we visit in the future, so we can learn more about them. I'm sure we'll be inspired by them. By the way, are you interested in the music of the Linlong Empire? I'll be performing on the White Jade while it's dark here. Feel free to come by and listen. Oh, I've been wanting to see what it's like on board. Of course, we'll definitely see you there. Alright, that's 1 out of 3 done. Still a lot to do. But we can at least turn in this part right here. Claim all. It's just for diamonds, but I do want to complete most of these objectives that give out rewards. Mainly the ones that give out clothing, and I guess doing the actual quests here will help in that regard. We'll come back to that one later. Next one over here, where the strings echo. Koros is busy with all fish sing at night. Damn it. We need to actually do other side quests, like last time, to unlock other people for the event side quest. What a pain in the ass. I hope this isn't actually another quest chain like the whole fish night thing. Just one quest, please. Why are you so distracted by this and not over by the boat? Wait, excuse me, miss. Could you hold still for a second? The physique is close, but a bit taller, and the outfit is different. I know, right? I'm a spitting image for the mayor. Just in case, I'd like to ask you a question. Do you know what piece I played 12 days ago at 8 o'clock? What? Nikki, why are these your answers? Why do you know these? Sighing serenade in minor, because I'm sighing right now. Or maybe I'm restless, because there's no time to take a break before the event ends. I know. It's Restless Rhapsody in major. The rapid strumming of the strings creates a melody that's like the tangled mess of hair when you're feeling down. Wow, such advanced technique. Such a rare concept. Alright, that's how far I can make stuff up. You have such an interesting perspective on music. I shall write a piece like that in the future, dedicated to everyone who feels as troubled as me. Oh, please forgive my earlier intrusion. I recently met a strange girl who put me on edge. She's caused me to entirely lose it. Did you mistake Nikki for this girl, and that's why you asked that strange question? Yes, I apologize again, Miss Nikki. You're both similar in age. Excuse me. We're talking here. And I never caught a good look at her face. It was quite a mix-up, and I'm really sorry for the confusion. It's okay, Mr. Koros. Could you tell us exactly what happened? Recently when I finish playing a piece, I sometimes hear a mysterious applause around me. Sometimes behind the bushes, other times behind trees, or even in shadowy corners. Several times I put down my guitar to look, but I didn't see anyone. There was this one time when I was fully prepared. As soon as I heard the applause, I grabbed my guitar and rushed out. I saw a faint silhouette of a girl, but I couldn't catch her. It sure does sound a bit unsettling to have an audience clapping from the shadows, but not wanting to meet face to face. Maybe we could help find her and have a chat. Would you do that? Even if this has nothing to do with you and I was being so vulgar. You're so kind. It's no trouble at all. Mr. Koros, are you alright? Is someone cutting onions? Looks like this guy's easily moved. No, of course not. It's just the wind here in Breezy Meadow. It's so chilly I think I've got a cold. Thank you so much. I remember that girl in the diamond check vest, heading towards Leisurely Anglers. You can go check there. Well, because it was titled Fish, I wondered if it would be fish related. This might be another damn fish night situation, not literally, but like a whole side quest chain, before we even get to the event quest. And the mayor makes her return to Leisurely Anglers. I still don't know how to make that pun work phonetically. It's Ayla. Nikki always knows exactly where to go. I ride the gentle waves, listen to the seashell streams, and weave river reeds into tiny little bows. Wait, should I keep the tiny little or not? Keep it. It sounds cuter. Are you sure, Nikki? Can you pass judgment on this? It's fine. Huh? Bushes. What? Trees or behind the house. Not good. That shifty gaze, that nervous tone. Nikki, is she looking for a place to hide? Hold on, don't be scared. We mean no harm. I'm Nikki, the mayor, and this is my friend Momo. We didn't mean to eavesdrop. I just got drawn in by the lovely words you were saying. You like my lyrics? Compliment the vivid imagery she created, or compliment her imagination? Well, I guess because this one is longer, it takes up 2 lines, therefore making it better. Absolutely. The part weave the river reeds into tiny little bow knots is so adorable. I can totally picture a little fish, diligently tying knots with watercress. Nikki, huh? You're so clever. What I wrote is indeed about a fish. I ride the gentle waves, listen to the seashell streams, and weave the river reeds into tiny little bows. Can you guess which fish I'm talking about? Well, it can only be one. Is it the bowfish? No, wait. I should have given one of the obvious wrong answers. Whatever. Yes, together, the side and tail fins of the bowfish make the perfect bow. I bet they're really proud of their appearance. Thank you for appreciating my lyrics. When strangers talk to me, I get super nervous and just want to hide away. Sorry. No worries. I apologize for startling you like that. By the way, are you the one who hid away while cheering for Mr. Koros? Oh no. Did I worry Mr. Koros? He's a bit puzzled and asked us to find out why you applauded from afar, but didn't meet him face to face. I'm sorry. I'm just not ready yet. I've been wanting to ask Mr. Koros to compose music for my lyrics, but I still haven't mustered the courage to do so. Is that how the normal order is? Lyrics first and then music? I would think the music comes first and then the lyrics, or maybe I just don't have an idea of how that actually works out. Whenever I try to approach him, I can't seem to gather the courage. Yet when I hear his performance, I'm swept away, and can't help but applaud the beautiful music. I understand now. You're looking for someone to compose music for your lyrics, aren't you? That's what she said, Nikki. What are you talking about? Nikki, sometimes. Yes, I'm writing a song for a friend from the perspective of various small fish. and their lives in Silken Lake. I'm almost done with it. I was just thinking maybe I misunderstood what Nikki was saying here. Maybe it was like a translation thing. Maybe she meant to say, you're composing music or composing lyrics for somebody, and then Ayla responds, yes, I'm writing a song for somebody. I don't know. However, I still need a verse about the Ruffin. I haven't had a chance to observe him yet, so I'm sure what to write. You only need one more verse. That's impressive. I have a fishing outfit. Maybe I can help you. Really? Thank you, Nikki. If I could see a Ruffin from my own eyes, perhaps my lyrics could finally come together. I've heard they often appear under the bridge near the Meadow Activity Support Center. Please, I'm counting on you. Here, take one from my bag. That's surely dead after this long time. We got one. Take a look. It's a Ruffin. Amazing. Its shiny side fins are so glamorous, and each spine has such a beautiful curve. Great. Now I can definitely finish my lyrics. I hope Tata likes this song. Is Tata the lucky friend you're writing the song for? She must really be important to you. Yes, she's a very dear friend of mine. We used to go to the grassy shore of Silken Lakeside, just enjoying the cool evening breeze. Then we'd imagine ourselves transforming into all kinds of fish, mimicking how they behave, and singing with pouted lips. Tata loved being a bowfish. Sometimes I was a brushy, and other times I was a hankerfin. That's when I started writing the lyrics. This dialogue would seem inane in any other context, but I totally get it. I dress up as a ribbon eel all the time. After Tata moved away, we went a long time without seeing each other, but we recently reconnected. I've missed her so much, but after such a long time without contact, I wasn't sure how to reach out. I've decided to write a special song for her. What a thoughtful gift. I'd be incredibly happy to receive something like that. Really? That's wonderful. I'll definitely finish it soon. However, I did scare Mr. Koros. Do you think he'd still be willing to help me with the music? If you explained everything, I don't think Mr. Koros would mind at all. If you feel sorry about what happened, perhaps you could bring him a thank you gift. Let's see, a thank you gift. Oh, I got it. I once saw Mr. Koros by the lake, muttering to himself, I'm gonna catch a bowfish this time. But he was there all day, from sunrise to sunset, trying to hook it but failed. He looked so sad when he left teary-eyed. I knew he was a total softie. Can't fool me with that it's just a cold story. Giving him a bowfish definitely sounds like the way to go. Ayla, you just focus on finishing those lyrics. Leave the thank you gift to us. You guys are lifesavers. There's a nearby fishing spot where you can catch a bowfish. I can't thank you enough. And lo and behold, we already have a bowfish. Oh, thought we had to go to him. And yet, this is supposed to be your thank you gift. Does it mean anything if we give it to you? Whatever. It's faster this way. Great, a bowfish. Such a shiny tail. You're amazing. How are your lyrics coming along, Ayla? Thanks to you guys, they're done. Lyrics ready, gift ready, and I'm ready too. Alright, let's go find Mr. Koros and explain everything. Alright. I'm on my way. See you at the entrance to the field base in a bit. And back to the base. Isn't it the actual Art Academy, or... No, I guess it's just the field base for the Art Academy. I never realized. I guess this is just where they do their field trips, and the actual Cecilia Art Academy is some larger structure somewhere else in the world, I guess. Alright, I'm ready. Thank you for coming with me, Nikki. We actually okay. We'll escort her. At least the AI has pathing. I complained a little while ago about the AI in cutscenes, so maybe they can manage to make people move around a bit more in cutscenes with this kind of technology. Oh, you're back. Wait, the girl in the diamond check vest. You're here too. We've got everything sorted out. It turns out it was all just a big misunderstanding. Ayla will explain. She explained, while stuttering. So that's what happened. I was actually quite scared. I thought I had run into something strange and spooky. I didn't expect such a touching story to be behind it all. I'm truly sorry for any trouble I caused, Mr. Koros. Whether you choose to compose music for me or not, please accept this gift. Oh my, a bowfish. Wonderful. Now I can make the gift for Damon. A gift? Yes, I'm preparing a gift for a dear friend to celebrate his success in passing the troop audition and fulfilling his dream of becoming a props master. Actually, your story reminded me of the many fond memories I have with him. He was the first person to listen to all of my songs, and to work with me on designing performance outfits. Just like you, Tata, he holds a special place in my most cherished memories. We're chasing our own dreams now, for even the closest of friends may part ways someday. But Ayla, you must have faith. Even if two fish grow up and swim in different directions, they will always sing the songs they once shared. Such is life. I knew he was cracking up. I could tell just from the way he was delivering that, or rather, from the way the line was written. Even if it didn't indicate he was sobbing until the very end, I knew he was cracking up. I understand. Nikki, don't be left out. Cry with them. Oh, now I feel like crying too. You too, Momo? Mr. Koros not only plays amazing music, his tears are quite infectious as well. Should I cry with them too? The lingering laughter by the lakeside, filled with innocence and vivid imagination. Their memories haven't faded at all. Instead, they've transformed into these incredibly beautiful lyrics. So touching. I'm going to capture these precious emotions with a melody that really shines. You have my word. Mr. Koros, are you saying you agree to compose the music? Absolutely. Her moving story and unique lyrics have truly captured my heart. I'm so happy. Thank you. Actually, I've already got a few ideas. I just need a bit more inspiration. How can I portray innocence and playfulness in a song? How about I spark your imagination with my styling? You just said that, Nikki. That's so weird. Duplicate line? Well, okay. Wonderful. Please present your styling with the theme Echoes of Innocence. Whenever you're ready, come find me. What is that? Fresh? Sweet? It's fresh. We have a fresh outfit right here for you. We don't even need the, Eureka. It would be a waste of time to press R1 and wait for it to load in. Probably could have even worn the mayor's outfit, since the fresh stat on that would probably be enough to pass this check. Even if it's like just a tertiary stat. What a brilliant presentation. I'm overflowing with inspiration and tears. Your outfit really got my creative juices flowing. I already have the basics of a song floating around in my head. A song full of childhood bliss, accompanied by gentle chords. I'll do my very best to convey this emotion through music. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. I know the song will be just perfect. Also, Nikki and Momo, big thanks to you both. You helped me with the lyrics and sorted out everything. This gift is for you. You're welcome. So glad I could help you out. However, this song is still missing something very important. Ayla, have you thought of a title yet? Actually, I did, just now. I want to call it All the Fish Sing at Night. That's the title of the quest. How fun. Once the song is finished, I'll send it to Tada along with my message. I wonder if she ever remembers the gentle breeze by the lakeside, the hem of her dress fluttering, and the 2 little fish riding the tiny waves. Maybe the melody of those nights still gently brushes against her dreams. From the lakeside to someone, somewhere, far, far away. And the quest is done. But now the actual quest we care about. Oh, we got some wristbands. Please tell me it's not a chain. That was a very final quest for the base side quest, I think, so... Yep, we can just do the next thing. Let's teleport right over. I can see why they wanted this guy in this whole limited time event that's related to music. That's pretty much every quest we've done so far, other than the photo taking one, but even that one had a musician show up in the middle. I'm expecting the last one in this category is also going to be musician related. Surprisingly, we haven't played any music ourselves. Maybe they expect you to come here at the point in time that you haven't unlocked the music outfit from the abandoned district yet. Maybe. Maybe I should have done this, like I said, before I actually finished the main story. And actually, before we get into this quest, I don't think we'll have time for it. Let's spend time on this little mini-game or whatever. It's hard to arrange the Wimtangram into this shape. Can anyone figure it out? I'd love to see it. Wimtangram? Are you interested? Allow me to introduce it to you. The Wimtangram, which dates back to the War Against the Dark, is a popular puzzle game in the Linlong Empire. Back then, a skilled carpenter named Zhuge Yo created it to help people relieve war anxiety and sharpen their minds by combining different puzzle pieces into new shapes. Would that be Zhuge Yo? Not sure. Even today, people from the Linlong Empire still enjoy playing it, whether they're traveling or relaxing in their free time. I brought it with me on this continental tour with Miss Du, hoping to share its charm with more people. There must be something special about it if it's still around. How do we play exactly? The Wimtangram set includes 7 wooden pieces of various shapes, and you can form numerous shapes with them. The challenge is to rearrange them to match the pattern shown on the board. It sounds a bit tricky, but fun. Would you like to give it a go? If you can recreate the pattern, I'll give you a little gift. I'm free now. I'd like to play the Wimtangram. Great. I hope you can replicate all the patterns. Good luck. Ah, it's one of these. Well, let's just go as quick as we can. How do I... Oh, circle. It's kind of actually hard to move these. Can you rotate them? You can. We got a few triangle pieces, so I'm just going to assume this is correct. Oh, right, it's circle. Always forget. Alright, this one... it actually doesn't really fit there, does it? Yeah. What if I just put it over here for a second and select this? No, that's too big. You know what? We'll think about it later, or maybe even between episodes. Because I am going to end the episode on time for once, or close enough to on time. We'll just say Nikki is staring at the Wimtangram, trying really hard to solve it. And while she does that, I'm going to end the episode. Just give me your best thinking pose. There you go. Now would be a good time to take a break.